It is time for a good old-fashioned video game garden check-in. I'm not gonna lie, I thought I just stepped on a rattlesnake. We had one in the backyard yesterday. First things first, this plant here has gotten out of control. And the crazy thing is, it was a volunteer this year. Look at this thing. This is the volunteer tomato that popped up when we got back from LA. I was gonna pull it out, but I just couldn't bring myself to do it, and now look at it. Holy Jesus, it's covering my whole walkway. The really exciting thing is going to be finding out exactly what tomato it is. Now, I've grown lots of tomato varieties over the years, and I still, at this stage, cannot tell if this is going to be a cherry tomato or if this is going to be a full-sized, like, beefsteak tomato. I can tell you that it is an indeterminate. Judging by this guy here, I'm sort of leaning towards a black cherry tomato, which is something I grow every single year and I absolutely love. But if you look at these guys right here, this sort of looks a little more like a mortgage lifter. So it looks as though, even though I haven't gotten a visit from Doug this year, we have our very own Mystery Plant Theater 3000. I don't want to know until the tomatoes fully come in. Stick around, because only time will tell. Ooh, look at that. Topher spinach is getting real big. But while I have you here, you really have to check out these tomatoes. This is something you will not find in a grocery store, even one of those fancy organic style grocery stores like Sprouts. Look at these beautiful babies. Look at that. That is just a beautiful tomato. And this thing is producing tons of them. Looks like a little cherry, right? You wanna see what it looks like when it's ripe? Oh, here's a ripe one right here. Look at that. I bet you didn't think it was gonna have yellow on it, did you? Oh, check it out. Here's a whole cluster that's just about ready to come off. Look at that. And these beautiful, colorful little tomatoes are actually blueberries by Wild Boar Farms, one of my favorite companies to get tomato seeds from. And speaking of beautiful tomatoes, let's check on one more. This is Mrs. Adams' favorite tomato in the entire universe. These are her Stardew Valley Sun Sugar tomatoes. Look at the colors of these tomatoes. And let's just pan back here and look at just how many we have coming in. And stay tuned for a sunflower update, because you're not gonna wanna miss what these things are starting to look like. Kelsey and Michelle.